Hi guys, welcome back to the Sisters Show. We are in the car yet again.
Here we are.
Because we love it in here. Honestly, the car is the safe place and the happy place.
I think it's facts.
I'm just checking. Okay. I think we have like PTSD because every time we go to record, something goes wrong.
Who has cursed this podcast?
The camera is not recording. We're blurry. Like any possible problem you could run into, we've run into.
It's happening.
But you know what? Maybe one day we'll make a how to start a podcast
course
or video, and we'll share it because the lessons we've learned is incredible.
At this point, we have like a CEO/PhD in podcast 101, I would say.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Girl, you're giving me anxiety.
No, I think as long as the red light's on.
Well,
you would think a year and a half into this we would know what we're doing, but unfortunately
we know what we're doing. Fake it till you make it. This week from the Escalade, we are going to be talking about some sisterish shit, and I feel like it's been a hot minute since we spoke about like what we're loving. And yeah, so on today's episode we're going to talk to you guys about what are the empties? What are we finishing that we love? What's just vibing for us right now? So I'll start.
Okay.
All right.
You take it away, Jack.
I'm working on my book rut that I was in. Like every book I picked up, like, and I love a good smut and I love all that, but nothing was doing it for me.
Okay.
So
I also have a book on my list, so let's see where you're going with this.
I'll have to borrow it when we're done. So I'm reading a book called Ask for Andrea. No.
It's not the book that was on my list, but I actually ordered that book from Amazon like 2 months ago, and it's on, like, it's in my nightstand as like my next thriller book to read.
Shut your mouth.
I'm dead serious.
Why are we the same person? Well, I'm not going to give anything away, but Ask for Andrea or Andrea or however we say it. It's like this mystery, non-sexy, creepy book.
Yeah.
And it's only been 2 days of me reading it and I'm almost done, and that's all you need to know is I highly recommend it. It takes turns and twists and you're gonna love it. It's really good.
I have that as my next thriller book to read.
Okay, so you're gonna love it. It's great.
Well, the book that I started this book, I think, like, honestly 8 months ago.
Yeah, because we've been in a rut.
But no, it's the book that actually you bought too, the Outlive book by Dr. Peter Attia.
Oh my, that's a hard one to get through.
It is, and that's why I stopped reading it. Like, I read the first half of it, and I just picked it up again because I wanted like a really good book to read, like by the pool. I wasn't in the mood for fiction, and I was like, you know what, let me pick this book up again, because I did find it does get pretty sciencey a little bit, but I still found it digestible. And have you read it yet?
No.
Okay. So
it's
basically,
like, I feel like it's a nursing book from college. Like, it's like I have to be in the right headspace.
But there's some parts
Can you take
of it.
bites of it?
What do you mean?
Like, can I read a chapter, come back?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it's.
So the first part of the book, he basically dives into like the difference between medicine 2.0 and 3.0. So the difference between dealing with a disease or something wrong with you when it happens versus medicine 3.0, which is prevention and trying to stop things happening before they happen. And he goes into why like our whole healthcare system is set up as medicine 2.0 when we have to kind of advocate for medicine 3.0. Anyways, he goes into the 4 most, I guess, deadliest.
Isn't it like the horsemen or the henchmen?
The horsemen.
Okay.
Like the 4 leading causes of death, and he really dives into each one of them. And then the second half of the book is about prevention for it, and it is honestly incredible. He is so knowledgeable, and it's a heavier read, but it's still easy enough that I found I can sit by the pool, read it, and still understand what's happening.
In your defense, this book is like this thick, guys. Like, yeah, like
she's a thick boy.
Like, it's a thick one. So I can see why that's taken you months.
Yeah, but it's really.
Are you almost at the end?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really incredible.
Now you're gonna make me want to read it.
No, it's honestly, it's really good. And I've read some very sciencey books, and it's definitely, they're hard to get through. You have to be in the right headspace. Yeah. Like, it's not a book you want to sit and read before bed necessarily, but once you get into it, the writing is really kind of easier to understand than a lot of other health books I've come across.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I love that. So my second thing for Sisters Shit is rebounding.
Yes.
I'm sure you've been enjoying watching
go
me
into
hop
this.
around. So there's so many studies out there, and I can't think of her name right now, but you ever see the old lady that, no offense to the old lady, she has like long hair. She's kind of went viral on TikTok, and she talks about castor oil and rebounding. Have you ever seen her? She has like an English accent. I can't think of it right now.
No, I haven't seen her.
All right. She's Dr. something or whatever. And she got canceled in 2020 like a lot of us, but she is the first person I ever heard talk about rebounding.
Okay.
Basically, rebounding, just so you guys get this, you could jump in place and it has the same benefit and is great for you. Also, that this whole vibration plate thing, have you seen that?
You mentioned it to me a couple weeks ago.
I don't have one of those, but it's the same concept, okay? So gravity and jumping in place has all these anti-aging, anti-cancer, anti-everything effects, and it's really fun. So I just want to read to you, and then I'll tell you like the specific one that I'm loving. So let's see here. It has lymphatic system detoxification. Unlike the circulatory system, the lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. So that's one way to look at it, kind of like when we gua sha. So if you are 37 years old like me, or 47 or whatever, and you're not actively working on draining your lymph nodes on a daily, weekly basis, you are backed up, sister, and you should be working on gua sha, massaging your neck, and then rebounding. And so I thought it was so interesting that there's literally no pump for that in this system. So if you aren't draining that, like that's how you have the buildup of toxins,
Inflammation, I'm sure.
Cancer, and a lot of the reason why you're just puffy. Like if I could tell you, which I know you have the same skin, like the amount of compliments I get on my skin at the ripe age of 37, it's a constant topic. Like I need to start doing a series or something, and because of the no Botox thing, whatever, of course trolls come from my lips, but I'm telling you, like this, it's a new habit, but like yes, it starts from within, and probiotics and all the things, but gua shaing and like it just changes, ice rolling, all of that. So rebounding stimulates lymphatic flow. It removes toxins, cellular waste, congestion, cancer prevention. Studies suggest that rebounding every day enhances immune function.
Just a little word salad.
Immune function. Yes. Cellular oxygenation, and why cancer cells struggle in oxygen-rich environments. So it helps with that. Okay, we're back. We had a little bit of a dilemma, but all is well.
We're problem solvers.
We are
Jackie
problem
figured it out.
solvers. Okay. What was I saying? Was I doing my second one?
Rebounding.
Yes. Rebounding. Bone health.
Do you want me to go next?
Okay, let me just say how I'm using my rebounder.
Okay.
So with all my little nerdy facts that I gave you guys, I think the big thing that I hold on, because now I'm sweating a lot and this is not working.
Do you have cool seats?
I do. I just never use them.
Use it. It's like a good...
I don't think it works correctly.
What? Why?
I think this Escalade's a lemon. Don't tell Yanni because it's going to be his first car, but... So... Don't you think that's going to be too loud, though, all this noise in the background? I do think so.
Maybe just put it on, like, one.
Alex Earl, can we come on your Hot Mess podcast? Because
we are the biggest hot messes, that's for sure.
Yeah, and, okay. So the way I've been incorporating rebounding is I have it downstairs in my living room. I told you this, Athena. Everyone in our house has been going on it but the dogs. Literally, you put it in a place that's, like, open to everyone, and who doesn't want to jump on a trampoline when you see it? No, literally.
I'm imagining the guy walking out of the meat shop and like knocking the sweatshirt over.
Right here. Here he comes.
Let's see.
So
okay.
I've been loving rebounding. I don't know if it's making a difference yet. I will clock back in with you guys, let you know. But for now, I have fun when I do it. When I'm trying to catch up on steps, I go jump, and it like will close 1,000-step deficit for me.
That's really cool.
And it's really fun, guys. And I want to connect back with my inner child constantly. Yeah. So highly recommend. I have a link, of course. But the one thing I want to tell you guys about rebounding is if you buy one from Amazon, they are shit quality. I had to return a bunch that I ordered from there, and they come literally every bungee.
Hell no.
Every bungee you have to attach one by one. This one comes done.
Yeah.
So just that in itself, it's worth the money. Also, you want to look at the max weight that you can put on it. Just saying, because like
Yeah.
one of them I ordered, it was like 150 and I weigh 155.
No, please.
Yeah, so that's why the one that I got, it's like a professional, and we don't have a lot of space, but it fits great. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's that.
And I think it's cool to incorporate different types of
I
like,
totally
movement.
agree,
Obviously,
yeah.
walking is amazing, and we'll never stop doing
No,
it. But
yeah,
it's
and like
cool to
Pilates
have.
and weight training.
It's cool to like try different things and have different, just different types of movement that you can incorporate. If you're like, I don't feel like going on a walk outside right now, let me jump on the rebounder. So I
I
think
totally
that's really
agree.
cool.
Yeah. All right. What's your next one?
Okay, so my next one is TV related. So I have to say, I have been into a ton of good shows right now, and for
Do tell.
you
Do
guys
tell.
listening, they're kind of all over the place. So depending on what you like, you could pick one of these, but they are Athena approved.
Okay. Tell
so I think I told you about The Traders. It's
haven't
on
watched that
Peacock.
yet.
It is so good. I thought it was going to be the dumbest thing ever.
Traders, like she's a trader, not Trader Joe's.
Yeah, because it took Jackie a second to comprehend.
The blonde in me.
No, it's valid.
Okay.
But I thought it was going to be so dumb, but it's actually so good. And right now they're in the season 3 is almost done. Each season is a different cast, but basically they get a bunch of different the first season had some like normal civilians in
Yeah.
it, but they get a bunch of people from different reality shows like Big Brother, Survivor, The Challenge, and they put them all in this castle in Scotland.
I love
and
this.
they basically 2 or 3 people are selected as traitors, and no one knows who they are, and then every day people vote to banish whoever they think is a traitor, and then every night the traitors murder someone. So it's like a strategy game, but it's so cool, and just all the different personalities make it such a fun, good watch.
Reality
and
show. Yeah.
it's so good, and season 3 is almost done. I'm obsessed.
Does Joey like it, or you just?
Yeah, no, he likes it too.
Good to know. Good to know.
Second show I've been watching is I started Vanderpump Rules from the beginning, which I'm
Okay.
a big Bravo girl. Like anything Bravo, I literally eat up. It's so good. It's my favorite reality TV. But one, I think I don't know if she's Beverly Hills or Orange
Beverly Hi-
County.
I think she's Beverly Hills.
Lisa Vanderpump, so she owns, and people have been telling me like I need to watch this, and I just haven't because I was watching other housewives and whatever. But she owns 2 restaurants in Hollywood, I think, and it basically just follows all of the staff and their crazy lives. And I just finished season 1 in literally a day and a half, and it's so good. The drama, insane, so good.
So when I was in Aruba, certain things weren't playing, and I started watching season 1, season 2, season of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Now you're making me
good.
want to get back into it. So what
Yeah.
are you watching that on Peacock? or-
Peacock, yeah.
Okay, Peacock.
All of Bravo's on Peacock, so I watch
Okay.
all my housewives on
Good
there,
to know.
everything. Third show that I just started last week is Paradise on HBO or Max. I don't know if you've heard of it,
I
but
haven't.
it is
Reality?
no, it is
Oh.
a thriller / dystopian future show, but
Okay.
it's so good. You have to watch it. Like everyone was talking about it, and I follow a few like TV show reviewers, and everyone was saying it's so good, it's so incredible. And I started it. Amazing.
Oh my gosh, I'm like low-key excited to go
It's
home.
a show that you have to pay attention to. Like it's not a background show.
Okay.
You have to be invested, but basically I've only seen I think 2 episodes, but this guy is elected, or this guy works for Secret Service for the president,
Oh yeah.
and I don't want to like give too much away, but
Don't give too much
basically
away.
it's like this whole alternate world, and it's the president dies, and then it's a whole situation. So good.
I just wanted to feel if it was hot.
And I feel like I'm very skeptical. I mean, I'm such a TV show girl, but when
Yeah.
people rant and rave, like me with Yellowstone, it took me literally 2 months to start it.
Did you finish?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're in like a little rut, but we need to just get past it. I
Okay.
feel like we've been on the same episode for like 2 weeks.
Is the rut because it's boring you, or because you're just
Not boring, but like it was an episode that not a lot happened.
got it?
So we would like watch it for 15 minutes and then like go to bed, and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
I get
Anyways, but those are the 3 shows that I have been literally glued to my TV watching like a crazy person.
Okay.
It's so good.
I cannot wait to go home now and like.
You need to watch Paradise. Like
Okay.
start it tonight.
Okay.
Or tomorrow.
All right. Tomorrow. Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
And I still need to do the trader one.
Yes, you do.
This wasn't on the roster, but I'm going to bring it on the roster. is
Love is Blind.
Yeah. TV. I've been watching Love is Blind right now.
I forgot to bring that up.
Another one is, have you heard of Lioness?
No.
You got to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. It's not a real show, but it's like, basically there's this private, this is not true, and maybe it is true, but there's this, it's like CIA secret sector of the government that is all badass women, and they're called Lioness, and it's like, we need to bring the Lioness in. That alone, I was like,
that sold you.
Yeah. But it's really good, and there's like sex drama,
all the things.
Shooting. It's great. The thing that I've been kind of doing, besides like you going back and watching old seasons, which now I want to go back to Vanderpump, that was good, is if I see that there's no more seasons, I'm pissed off. So I'm like, oh, Lioness only has 2 seasons. They have a 3rd season coming out. Like, I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
Because especially when you have a good show and it's over, it's like
the worst thing ever.
The worst. Okay.
Yeah.
My actual third sister shit is Desert Plunge. So I got sponsored by this amazing company out in I'm Sean today. Out of Arizona. And basically, I want to say he was a veteran, but don't quote me on that. But the company is family owned. And the husband that they started this, which I love the backstory on companies, like how they started, like that just makes me love the product so much more, especially American made and all that. But he struggled with PTSD and like extreme anxiety, and some doctor or therapist recommended, have you ever tried cold plunging? And so basically, like years ago, this guy started cold plunging, and he got off his anxiety meds. He no longer has depression. This thing's like gonna blow away.
I'm watching it.
Guys, I gotta take a picture of this so you can laugh. But basically, he started this cold plunge company. And you know how they have like $20,000 cold plunges now? We've talked about this. It's not in that, you know, it's not like the most aesthetically, to me, I think it's beautiful. But basically, guys, it's a big ass cooler. Like, think of like a Yeti.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, the Grizzly coolers out there, they're like top notch, beautiful. It's this oversized, like, no joke, Sean 6'2" and me 5'6", and a cub could fit in this thing.
Yeah.
And it has a full ass filter system, no ice needed. Amazing when I tell you. I can't wait to stick her ass in it when she comes to visit. It doesn't take up a lot of, no, I'm lying. It takes up a lot of space, actually. It's on our balcony, but it's so nice because it's like.
Did you put it upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was leaking yesterday, but it was user error, and that's why, like, I don't know if you heard in the voice note, I was like, got sidetracked.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting on the bottom of the balcony in our villa,
and you felt
water
drippage?
is just pouring down. It looked like a something broke.
Perfect.
But anyway, check them out, Desert Plunge. I have a discount code if you're looking to get one, but go check out Real Raising Cubs, my stories and everything. It's amazing. And you know how you can basically do anything with like a Yeti? Like we have a cooler that we literally leave outside, rain or shine, nothing. Like, this thing's gonna outlive me. So amazing job, Desert Plunge. I can't recommend them enough. And they're at a price point that you don't have to be a fucking millionaire to buy it. So love it. Love you guys. Check them out, Desert Plunge.
And I think it's really cool that you don't need ice. It automatically does it for yourself.
So much better, because to be honest with you, I had a chiller and like a blow up one, which I actually gave to Melissa. So I'm happy that she'll be able to get good use out of it, and that works. But this is it's picture having almost like a jacuzzi. Like, it's a whole pump. Like, you drop in little things in it, and so there's no slime. If you're a cold plunger, you know slime happens. And then even like when we're not living in the villas, we have commercial ice machines, so that's great. But it's just nice that it's ready to go.
Yeah.
When you see it, like, especially for me, I wake up, I hop in it. That's the best time to go in. Amazing. Sunlight, ice plunge.
Yeah.
I'm going to live till I'm 120, babe.
I think that when you're doing hard things, you want to make the path.
You want to make it. Oh, I love that.
Up until doing the thing as easy as possible. So the fact that it's temperature regulated, already ready, that
just
the
sitting there
part
waiting
is
for
just,
me.
I'm going to go do it.
Right.
Rather than getting the ice and all of these other things that are going to make it so much more unenjoyable.
Right, because what are you going to do? You're going to make an excuse. There's not enough ice in there. Oh, it's not actually going to be cold. So that's so true. And I actually want to use that with my clients and like my daily life. It's like when you do a hard thing or start a new habit, take the path of least resistance. And so Desert Plunge is where it's at. Check them out.
Love that.
I'm throwing your ass in there.
So I'm like completely switching topics now.
No, that's
We're
fine.
going
that's what we do.
Straight to like not a diet, but a like recipe. So I am a big date girl, and I just I don't know, maybe it's like the Mediterranean in me, but I absolutely love dates. And I tried this.
We're just hopeless romantic. Oh, dates.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a date.
Medjool dates.
Oh, okay. I want to hear this.
So it's this little snack, and
you know how good they are for you.
I love dates. When I used to do my 6 a.m. workouts, I was never able to eat like a full breakfast before I would go, but I needed something in my stomach because I would take like a pre-workout or something, and like lifting heavy, you need food in your stomach. So
yeah, absolutely.
I would always do 2 dates in the morning, and it was the perfect amount of carbs to give me energy, but it doesn't make you feel heavy. Like it's not just it's not like potato or rice where you feel like what's the word? Just
bloated?
heavy. Not bloated, but just like more groggy, I guess.
Like a sloth.
So I've been making this little snack. So I take a date, and then I take like a knife and I scoop some almond butter on it.
Okay.
And then I do like little cacao nibs and some sea salt.
Okay.
And I like squish it back. And then
what's a cacao nib?
I can show you a photo. It's like chocolate, like a dark chocolate.
Ladies and no gentlemen that are listening, we will do. Can you do a recipe on Sisterish, please, and like collaborate it or some shit?
Yeah.
I want the full ass recipe.
Yeah, it's like these little things. You've seen them before. It's like chocolate, but not powdered. Like
this is great for
a little nib.
Oh, okay.
A little nib.
A little nib.
So you can get like a package of them from anywhere. But
when are we having this?
I'll have it as like a little snack.
Okay.
Like midday before dinner.
Toothy thing.
Yeah. So for anyone if you ever are craving something sweet, it's dates in general, I love when I'm craving something sweet.
They're so good for us.
But this little snack, I make like 2 of them, and I'm full after I eat them.
Okay.
And they're just really good. I've also tried, like when I have more time and I actually make a recipe, you can put them in the freezer and they taste like Snickers. So for people,
love Snickers.
Yeah, because it's the texture of like the gooiness of a Snicker mixed with the crunch.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And the chocolate. So for anyone that likes that type of sweet treat,
okay,
I highly recommend making that little treat because it's so good. And
I love that. And recipe to come, guys. I'm gonna have her do it on Sisterish. Maybe we can do it like when this drops. Okay, my final one. EMF jewelry. Okay. So I have been wearing this one gold bracelet for over a year, and Athena knows this and Sean, but I don't really talk about it much in my story, but I have these like nodules on my hand. You can look and see here. And it's hereditary, I've been told, but I don't like take that as like a death sentence. So stretching, I get once a month really deep tissue massages. But 2 things, there's this company called Life Harmony Energies, and I'm going to pull this out to show you this thing in here, but basically EMFs everywhere. And I have things that mitigate that, and there's people like a hot word. Hold on, guys. Why? A hot word is mold, I feel like, but not enough people are talking about the effects of EMF. And so you can see here, if you're watching us, there's these little things, and basically it just neutralizes, because we're holding our phone. Like this iPhone used to get so hot. The second I put this EMF harmonizer, it stopped.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. So the same way that works, and I'm tapping it.
It's so ASMR of us.
It's so Kourtney
Should we do an
Kardashian.
ASMR episode for you guys? I feel like that would be iconic.
Yes. So basically, these are bracelets, and so I added 3 to the collection. So now I'm wearing 4, which might be overkill, and you can see they're really pretty.
No, I love a good stack.
They look so pretty, and these like leather ones are handmade in Italy.
Love that.
Which leather in general is great to wear, like if you go on a motorcycle to protect your body, but also it like legit.
Can you wear them in the shower?
No, I won't.
You
wear
take them off.
I don't take the gold ones off, but I do take the leather off because it smells all leathery. I feel like I'm in Greece when I smell it. But I want to read to you like what these bracelets do. I have a necklace too that I was going to give to you because I wear the same ones all the time. So basically, it is an EMF harmonizer leather bracelet, and it blocks out EMF radiation exposure of all kinds. It has robust EMF protection, supports your health from all forms of EMF, powered by a dual level technology with targeted EMF neutralizing and adaptive defense, proven effective. There's a bunch of research studies, so when you check out their website, go see that. It also, some of the EMF blockers that you buy and like wear or have in your home will make your Wi-Fi suck, and this doesn't do that, so I appreciate that. And then the gold one, is basically the same thing. Yes, buddy, we're weird. And it protects against 5G, which it's everywhere and it affects everyone. So, I mean, I love them and they're beautiful. And I have a link we can put in the description.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the thing why I brought up my hand. Look at my hand.
Your nodules?
My nodules that are not cancer.
What a word that is.
What
nodules.
a word. It's like wet. No, moist.
Moist.
The second I started wearing these bracelets, guys, they're so much better.
Yeah.
So not only did my iPhone stop burning my hand when I put this harmonizer on here, Life Harmony Energies, this company, these bracelets make a huge difference. Imagine he came up and stole the shirt.
I wish that whoever is listening to this could be right here with us.
I know. Can you come
and
sit in our car?
Experience the experience.
No, I want to get these for your nephews.
I love that.
Because you know how they're like gaming or on iPads, it just makes a huge difference. And
they're stunning too. I feel like
they're so pretty, guys. Hopefully you can. It's like
you can tell.
Like,
I feel like a lot of the times we get turned off by things if they're not obviously aesthetic. Because if you're somewhat of an aesthetic person,
this is not. Pretty.
Right, like you want to cover that. So I love that they're making it cute. Like I want to put it on and wear it. So that's really cool.
So, and I'm not a big jewelry person. So yeah.
Yeah, the fact that they're on you.
The fact that they're on me is a big deal. Like I don't barely wear my wedding ring. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys.
I'll say my last one.
Okay.
And then we will close this out for our favorites of the year so far. But so my last thing is a makeup favorite, which
yes,
with being like a hairstylist, being behind the chair and just having a crazy like schedule and lifestyle sometimes, for me, I've always been like a lip balm whore. Like literally I have like 5 lip balms in every crevice of my life, and I've always been like that. I just need my lips to be feeling fab, 10 out of 10 all the time. But I have tried the thing with lip balms that annoys me is that obviously they're not super long lasting. And when I'm behind the chair or I'm
you have to reapply.
Talking, I'm staring at my face all the time.
Yeah.
I hate like when my lips don't have anything on them, I'm literally a corpse body.
I get it.
So I've been really into lip stains, which I think you would like as a matte girly. I'm normally a gloss girly, but I like a stain because you can put it on, leave it, or you can put a gloss on top of it. So it's very versatile. But the one I have on right now is from L'Oreal. I'll leave it in the description. I actually got it when I was away this past weekend because I forgot like a lip color at home, of course. This does not.
Is it from London?
Yeah.
Guys, she just got back from London. I forgot to tell you. She's a little world traveler over here.
And
did you speak like this? This is so bad.
No,
you didn't do it. I saw the curse word that you put on there.
What curse word?
There was a curse word, a London one, getting boinked or poinked or what was that about?
British style. Yes. I'll tell you after because that's actually really funny.
Okay.
But I forgot a lip color. I had my lip liners, didn't have a lip color, so I stopped in the store to get one. Also, a couple weeks ago, I tried the viral one from Ulta. I think I wrote it down. I think the brand is like We're Gonna Wither. I think
start the car again. Put your foot on the thing like that. All right, we're back. By the way, the timer is getting close to the cutoff.
The brand is Sasho. I don't know. I'll put it in the description.
Okay.
But with that one, you put it on. It goes on like black, and then you let it sit for like 15 minutes, and you take it off.
Wait, you have that one?
I tried that one. One of my friends has it, and I was obsessed with it, and I need to get it. But the one I have on is from L'Oreal. There's that one, and then there was also
welcome to the shit
the Car Chronicles. There's also one from NYX that I really like too.
Okay.
But for any of you guys that like always having a lip product on, but like lipsticks or glosses don't last, I highly recommend a lip stain.
Agree.
Even if you're wearing no makeup, just to have something on there to
agree
to make you look alive.
That's our cue.
Anyways, that is the last favorite I have for you guys.
Tell us about the boinking or the woinking, and we got to get off of here because
I'm going to tell you off camera.
Oh, all right.
Well, it's called British style, and I looked it up on Urban Dictionary. So if any of you guys want to know what British style
Google
is,
that.
You search that up.
I want to leave you with, you know what's fucked up? You bought what was the name of it? The lip stain? What did you get? L'Oreal?
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's no chemicals in it because you bought it in London.
Oh yeah,
that's bullshit. They're killing us here in America.
I also had a Coke while I was there because the Cokes in other countries don't have high fructose corn syrup.
Maha or something like that. Stop poisoning us.
Something like that.
Something like that. All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed the shit show, and we'll see you next week with another
chaotic energy, I'm sure.
Always, but it's the best. So
we love you guys.
Thank you for listening, and
we'll see you next week.
Mwah.